Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to day 9. Yes, welcome to day 9 of Vlogtober. So how is your Monday starting out? Still my Sunday night, but it's still, I mean, that's the middle of my weekend, so it's not the same to me as when I ask like how your Monday's starting, because I know most people start their work week or start just like their week on Monday, and it's still my weekend right now. Lucky me. So and that wasn't sarcasm. I mean, I'm excited. I'm glad. I'm doing well. I literally spent the day so okay, let me see. I don't want to tell a lot of his business right now, so I will just say I got a surprise from a friend of mine. Not a good one. I mean, like something bad, not catastrophically life-changing. I shouldn't start that way either. A friend of mine got some news and it just wasn't good news. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't like potentially life-altering or, you know, something horrific, but it wasn't good. He didn't win a pony, let me say that. And so I've spent the day like, you know, talking to him, like forming out some plans of what can be done to help his situation out. And in the meantime, I crocheted and I binge watched TV, and that's what I've done today. So like for me, aside from like, you know, obviously feeling bad for my friend, but I feel like things will work out. So like I feel bad for what he's going through, but like I think I know I'm being really ominous. I'm always like that when I don't try to put people's business out there. Possibly by the end of the month, we'll know more and I can say something then. But I'm just saying, like, that's how I spent the day though, was just, you know, talking things over, like basically trying to like be a friend and be there, you know, for him and help him out over the phone at least. And yeah. So that's what I did today. And then what I binge watched was, so my favorite Stephen King book ever is, it may surprise you to know this, I don't know, or some of you may already know it, is The Stand. Like, I love it. I love the book. I love the miniseries that came out in like, was it the 90s that it came out in, or the early 2000s or something like that? The one with, you know, Gary Sinise and Rob Lowe and everybody. I loved it. I love the story. I love the concept. I love the book even more than the miniseries. And so I just watched on, it wasn't on Amazon Prime that I watched it. What was it on? Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus. They had it streaming. Then they like redid the miniseries. So there's like a 9-episode series. And it's really good. It's really good, you guys. Like, there's definite differences. There's differences between the book and the miniseries, like the original one, and this. So like all three vary. But like really, if you put all of them together, they make like just I would say a perfect storm. But that would be both another Stephen King book and not really what I was trying to say. 'Cause perfect storm's bad, right? Like when everything comes together just to make like some awful ambiance of madness. And it's really good. Like it hits all the different points of like a good story. And I don't know, it's just, I think all three of them put together are like perfection. If you could just like make a movie, I guess it would be like if you made a movie. Well, no, because I'm rambling. Sorry. Anyway, I get really nerdy when it comes to my rambles. And I also wrote with another friend of mine. This was just like online, so it's not like we hung out or anything. But I wrote with another friend of mine. We wrote some originals fanfic, not original, like originals fanfic. The spin-off to the Vampire Diaries, if you guys have heard of that. Some people have watched it. I actually, so I have watched The Vampire Diaries, but I watched the originals first. I thought it was its own show. I loved it so much. My favorite character ever is Elijah. Elijah's one, like, if it weren't for the Stranger Things like cast, Elijah would probably be one of my favorite characters, like just in the history of characters. Like, I love Elijah. So yeah, but anyway, and then because I then found out it was a spinoff of The Vampire Diaries, I watched The Vampire Diaries, and I know that there's Legends or Legacies or something like that, but I just, those of you who have seen the third show, is there a lot of Elijah in it? Because I dislike like Haley and just, I don't know, the gang that ended up being in that show, I was not as big of a fan of as the other two. Well, like even The Vampire Diaries wasn't my thing as much. That's why I didn't really watch it. I only watched it because, like I said, I found out it was a spin-off, that the originals was a spin-off of it, and that Elijah and I think Klaus was in it for a while too. So it wasn't, otherwise I probably never would have watched it, to be honest with you. But anyway, we ended up writing fanfic involving that today. So that was fun. So that was like my whole day. Most of it was watching The Stand and crocheting. And then I keep wanting to say tomorrow. It's today for you guys, though. Today, the Monday. So I'm about to go to bed after this. David's already in bed. And when we wake up, David and I are going to go get something to eat together. And we're going to go see the new Exorcist movie. Neva messaged me and was like, have you seen it? And then I hadn't yet, obviously. So, she was like, it's really good. It's really good, and I wanted to see it. I've been wanting to see it. I don't think David realized it was out until I said something. So he agreed to go see it. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then, honestly, like this weekend, apparently is just all about relaxing. Cause like over the week, when I said I had other, days off that I don't normally have, I got like quite a bit of sorting and cleaning and stuff done. I have a lot more of that to do to get like my yarn room and everything, just to get the whole house the way that I want it. But I got quite a bit done compared to what I had normally what I consider progress. And I didn't go buy like more yarn to fill up. So that's good. But yeah, I just plan to hang out with David, and like, I'm not gonna lie, if he lets me, I am gonna go look at Michael's to see if my Michael's that is that way has got any of the macchiato cakes in. But other than that, I'm planning to steer clear pretty much. We'll see how everything goes, Yeah. That's all I got right now as far as plans. Well, I guess Damon and I are going to try to fit a movie in and watch a movie together. But other than that, that's it. Spend time with Maverick and Otis and David and Damon and Crochet. Maybe I'll watch some more of the originals. I don't know, because now I finished The Stand. I want to watch the new Pet Sematary movie, Bloodlines. That's on Paramount Plus also. But it has Dave. I didn't know David Duchovny was in it. I love David Duchovny. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, but let us get on with the Vlogtoberness, because yeah, I'm trying not to make this a big long video, both for you guys and for the sake of I need to go to bed. I know multiple people got the trivia right from yesterday, so let's do some trivia. Stranger Things trivia, of course. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Heather. I am the biggest Stranger Things fan that I know. I would dare say I'm the biggest Stranger Things fan that most people know. And I have a trivia book that I am picking at random pretty much. Like, I'm basically picking, do the questions look fun, like, as we go, and then I'm answering them with you guys to see if I'm also right. And yeah, I just ask if you guys let me know if you got them right or not. Let's see. Okay. Which of these songs is not heard in season 1? Is it White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane? That's A. B, Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash? C, Lucky Star by Madonna? Or D, Waiting for a Girl Like You by Foreigner? Let's talk about this. By logical deduction, we know in season 1 that Should I Stay or Should I Go is in there, because that's like Will's like theme song of his life, right? He always listens to it some way or another. So that's definitely in there. Waiting for a Girl Like You was played in one of the scenes with Steve and Nancy. The other one was Africa by Toto, right? So we're down to A, White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane, or C, Lucky Star by Madonna. Lucky Star is actually my favorite Madonna song. You don't really need to know that as far as deciphering this question, but I'm trying to think where either one of those songs were. Which one of them was not in season 1? I'm gonna say Lucky Star was not in it, because I feel like A, I would really remember it, or B, at the least it was in season 3, because like maybe it was in the mall. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna get this right. I started out day one's trivia not right, so I'm not trying to do that again. That was embarrassing for me. Yeah, let's say Lucky Star. What do you guys think? You should write it down below before I carry on here. I'll wait a minute. I'll find the answer and then wait a minute. All right. I have found the answer. Have you guys locked in your answers? Do you want me to read the choices again? No, you can rewind. I'm sure I talked enough about them. The answer was Lucky Star by Madonna. So, yay. My record is still intact, since we'll just omit question 1. That was obviously too hard. I'm just kidding. But did you guys get it right? Let me know if you did. Or if you didn't, let me know what song you thought it was that was not in there. Things to open. So I have, I thought I would go through Vlogtober and have nothing to open as far as exchanges, because, again, no fault of her own. The person that I was going to do it with was not able to do it. Like, she's got a lot of chaos going on right now. So we're going to pick up later when she's feeling less chaotic. But in hearing that, Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks and Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts, like my other besties, the 3 of those ladies, I swear, are like my besties, right? They just sent me something to open. Samantha sent me a Funko Pop advent calendar, and Bella she made a whole advent calendar, like of goodies and stuff. So I opened one, like day 1 yesterday, from both of them, and I think I mathed it out that if I open Samantha's today, Bella's tomorrow, Samantha's, Bella's, then I can open one a day until Halloween, and on Halloween I can open the last of both of them. I think I have that worked out. And then I also have, we'll do the last 2 of my fall stitch markers from Ellie Leva, because I have for tomorrow and you know, further on, I have the Halloween and the horror movie stitch markers from Ellie Leva. If you want to get your own or upcoming advents for stitch markers from her, her information is linked down below. So is Samantha, so is Bella. Everybody's should be linked down below. So check out their channels and yeah, just check them out. I think you will not be disappointed. Let's do the stitch markers first. So like I said, we'll do the last 2 in this fall set. She has them all so pretty here. This one is obviously in yellow wrap with a pretty glittery green leaf. I'm getting sleepy too. Oh, excuse me. Surprisingly, guys, because it's only like 4 in the morning. Ooh, is that metal? I think it's metal. It is a pumpkin, but it is like an actual round, beautiful orange pumpkin that I think is a little tiny metal pumpkin. Isn't that cute? I love it. That's one of my favorites. I love it so much. I'm going to put it on here. Here's the stitch marker holder that I have with all my pretties so far. From the fall set, of course. Oh, it's so pretty. I love so many of these. I really like all of them, and I love so many of them. And the last one, number 15. 15? 15 is in this beautiful, this is my favorite wrapping of all. Like, she's so creative doing the napkin wrapping for like the decorativeness of the napkins. She's so creative. Here is the grand finale here. Oh, there's 2. Well, it's one stitch marker. There's 2 things on it. It says, one has like just a really beautiful gemstone-y bead that's this really pretty frosty orange, and it has the Made with Love tag on it. And then the other are beads that spell out fall. Isn't that pretty? Thank you so much, Ellie. I love opening these. I'm so excited every time I'm able to get one of your sets. And yeah, I hope to get lots more. Because like, you always need stitch markers, right? So here's the full set of the fall. And then tomorrow we will decide whether we're doing Halloween or horror. Maybe I have enough. I have enough. I could probably start with one of each for tomorrow. Then we'll decide. How about that? And then the last thing I'm going to open today then is from Miss Bella. No, sorry. Bella's is out there. Is from Miss Samantha. And it is the Funko. I started on day 13, but it's the Funko horror. And I got David from the Lost Boys, who very well may be my favorite in this whole set, but I got him on day 13. So let's slide this open. And see if you missed it yesterday. There's the cemetery gate. It opens up into this beautiful scene. And then here's our calendar. Here's where David was lying in rest yesterday. And let's punch in number 12. I can get my finger in there. There's another. They're in little clear bags. Like, they're not clear, I mean. You can see through them, but they're in red clear bags, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes my words escape me, and I have to search my brain for them. I don't know why I'm putting this back on every time, but I am. I like to keep things in order the best that I can. So, okay, let's cut this open so that we don't have as much crinkling for those of you who are not fans. Ooh, it's Lydia from Beetlejuice. Speaking of Stranger Things, it's Miss Winona Ryder as the younger version of her. Let's see, we got her little bridal hair and her veil. Ah, I love it. I love it. So there she is. And she stands in my palm much easier than David, who's very head heavy. But that's okay. He does stand. So I love it. Thank you so much, Samantha. I love these guys so much. You know I love my Funko Pops. I just try to only stick to the Stranger Things ones so that I don't go collecting a bunch of, a bunch of them. Like I have 2 Baby Yodas that 2 friends from work got me, and I have a Cthulhu that David got me, and that's it, aside from my Stranger Things ones, because I don't want to go crazy and just start collecting all the ones that I like, or I would just have, I'd be cleaning out the house because I'd want to hoard those, you know what I mean? And I don't need to collect more things. But this is different. Samantha gifted me these, so it's totally different, right? Anyway, so I hope you guys had fun opening stuff with me and hearing about my day. I know I didn't have anything yarny to show you, but if I go to Michael's, perhaps I'll be able to film a little bit for you in there just to take you along with me. And if not, I'll show you what I've been working on, because the things I've been working on I don't think are going to be in like an upcoming video. They're not set aside for anything specific, I mean. So they can be in our video. But all right, I will let you go so I can get this uploading and I can go to bed then. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a really great Monday. Hopefully when I wake up, I'm having a really great Monday. It's supposed to be rainy again. It was rainy all day Sunday for me, which I love personally. Yeah. So, all right, I will talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye, guys.